from nobody wears it.
오늘 방송 볼 수 있는 거가 참 이거.
Every talent's got a Zephyr
Yeah,
shirt.
every talent's got a Zephyr shirt.
No, they're sitting there doing a car boot sale, where, like a yard sale, I think you call it in the US.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
쓸데없는데 오긴 그렇죠.
I would give my Zephyr shirt away.
그리고 공부에 좋던데.
Anyway, we have some
Yeah,
Dota.
so if you guys want Zephyr shirts, just walk up to Blitz.
Yeah. Oh, you got some with you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, there you go. So if you see Blitz, and you, what do they have to do? Because of course there's gonna be 17,000 people. There has to be a special thing.
Touch your toes.
You gotta touch your toes.
If you touch your toes and you meet Blitz and you immediately touch your toes, you get a free Zephyr shirt. There we go. That's the important analysis done. But now onto some nitty and gritty. We can talk just a little bit about those results and how that table does look, because it is time to summon the standings. Yes, indeed. This is how it shaped up after the first day. If anybody's just joined us and are unfamiliar with how the format does work, top 4 are over in that upper bracket. Smooth sailing with that double elimination cushion. Outside of that, the bottom 4 of which will be given straight to the lower bracket, and outside of that, 2 teams will be going home without setting foot on that stage. Whew, let's kind of work our way through Group A. We've already touched on LGD PyCat, but Liquid are not too far from being the bride at this wedding. Interesting analogy I just made up.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Liquid yesterday. They only fell 1 game to EG, and that was the last game of the day. They looked, I think they look very strong, but they're, yeah, like they have some kind of unorthodox heroes that they pick. They like to pick a lot of heroes with push, and I expect them to keep doing well. I would really like to see this LTD versus Liquid matchup. It's probably gonna decide who wins the group. But other than that, who else is in there?
I mean, we've got Secret as well, which I think some
Right,
people were expecting more from.
Secret, yeah, they did well yesterday.
Same
That's
series
true.
as Empire. I mean, Empire were. I don't know where expectations were set, Blitz. I mean, if you're going into a scrim versus Empire, what's kind of the conversation that happens beforehand?
I mean, I think it's a little bit awkward just because you know they have a stand-in. Obviously, it's a high skill stand-in, but it's still somebody that they haven't played with. So, I talked with Wesley yesterday. We hung out when we went to work out together. And he was just telling me like there's still an adjustment period that has to be made. But this is what groups are for. The only scary part is, of course, being 2 and 4. You're
where you decide like there's a couple teams left and they have like a few matches left to play, which dictates if they get in or out, you know. Could be the last team who gets the last place and stuff like that, but I think we'll pretty much know like the majority of it.
Okay, so tomorrow is gonna, by the end of today, we'll have that kind of.
Cool. 뭐라고?
The game by not fighting.
뭐라고?
So you just go and you push fast.
이게 깔끔하게 들린다.
That was something that I think helped DC quite a lot. I think it was very apparent that that was kind of the style of play at the winner bracket finals or loser bracket finals. Sorry, against EG game 3 was and also the game where Rezo kind of single-handedly took 3 sides of racket.
오, 잘 되는 것 같은데.
The rest of the team was just fighting. So.
Well, we get to see him in Empire now, and this is interesting just kind of the discussion surrounding coaches. I think it'd be fun to kind of dip just a bit deeper into this. I mean, two of you have got experience very recently, or at least I'm going to say semi-recently coaching. I mean, this is not something you've kind of ventured into yet, CCNC, but I mean, just the impact that coaches have on a team. I mean, we're about to, in fact, the first game, this could be a prime example because we have OG with one of the most praised coaches in the scene currently, which is of course Mad. How have you found the coaching transition then, Will? How have you found, like, what impact can you truly have on the 5 players in the game?
Well, for the most part, what ideas you're going to go in with, they're going to go in with.
그렇게 아까운 선수 괜찮은데.
Hopefully, you try to influence as much as you can. But at the end of the day, you're not playing right. So there's only so much influence you can have. You can have an idea of what you can tell them. Like for example, when we played against ID at Epicenter, we had a good idea of the kind of game that they wanted to play, and I just like poured over replays, told them like, this is probably what you can expect. This is probably where they're gonna try to start. They don't like playing the offlane game too much. We
소리 잘 난다. 소리 잘 난다. 소리 잘 난다.